Tuned into the boom room, the livest show in fantasy. Yeah. Welcome to host Walt, Igler, Beat It Fantasy League. Yeah. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, rocking with the best. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, roster is a mess. Your roster is a mess. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, in it for the checks. Welcome to the boom room, had to get in tune, in it for respect. Few things to address.
Welcome to the final week of the boom room. Man, we have fireworks all over the place. Without further ado, let's talk about it. Listen, we all know it came down to whooping that ass in Negro. And for the people who forgot, this is what whooping that ass needed. This is what he needed to happen just to have a chance to make the playoffs. Here it is. But if Corey wins, the only team that really affects, believe it or not, is Negro. A Corey win puts Negro on a hot seat. So here's what Corey would need to happen in order to secure a playoff berth. He needs Jabronis to win. He needs El Cajinos to win. He needs Lincoln Legends to win. He needs Bread Inc. to win. If all those things happen and whooping that ass wins, he's in and Negro would be out. Okay, let's go first. Most important thing is whooping that ass had to get a win. Whooping that ass versus G5. How do you score 150 with your quarterback only scoring 13? You get 30 from Miles Sanders, 21 from the Peoples Jones, 30 from your special teams, and 42 from Evan Ingram. Where did that come from? Plug and play. What a play. Ingram helps lead whipping that ass to a much needed victory. Now we can see if all those other things would fall into place. On the side note, G5 drops his third straight heading into the playoffs. It's not the way you want to be getting ready for the postseason. Now, next up, El Cajinos, TNT. We all know whooping that ass needs an El Cajinos victory. Led by Russell Wilson. You heard that right. Russell Wilson, Austin Eckler, Tyreek Hill. Cajinos had no problem getting TNT out of here. Cajino clinches his division and the 3 seed, and whooping that ass is still alive. Let's see what it continue. Next up, Lincoln Legends versus Arizona Ron. We all know whooping that ass needs Lincoln Legends to pull it off. Arizona Ron was gang, but nobody really helped out Jared Goff, who had 40. The Legends did just enough to keep their division title hopes alive with a big victory, and now they would have to wait and see if they can clinch the 2 seed. So now, whooping that ass, so far everything that he has needed to happen has happened. He's one leg short. But now, we turn into a true game of the week. Bread Inc. Negro. Everything on the line. The winner gets the number 1 seed. If Negro loses, he's out of the playoffs completely because everything that whooping that ass needed to happen thus far happened. Man, let's talk about it. Neither team could get anything going. Bread took an early hit when T. Higgins was ruled out early in the game. But then Justin Jefferson happened, dropping 36 points without a touchdown. That's impressive. Tony Pollard joined the party with 22, and Patrick Mahomes dropped his ho-hum 32 points. Unfortunately, his defense scored -2, and no one else scored in double figures. Let's see if Negro can take advantage. Nobody really stepped up for Negro. Geno had a good game, along with his D and Dalton Schultz. Even after all that, Negro was only down 3.8. It was safe to say Negro was feeling like finally Let's check in on Stevenson. Oh no. Oh no. He just got hurt. No. Next series, no Stevenson. Oh no. He just needs 3.1 points from Stevenson. Okay, Stevenson is back. He gets a catch, negative yards, but at least he's back. Another catch. It still leaves him 0.9 short of the number 1 seed. Stevenson is now running to the locker room. Oh no. He's probably just getting a head start on halftime. Then the report comes out. Stevenson has been ruled out. No. 9/10 of a point short of the number 1 seed. Negro is sent home packing in spectacular fashion. Oh, let's go to the smackboard. No! No! Can you believe this? Nobody has heard from Negro since the game ended. Checking on your loved ones. Oh my God! I can't believe this. Oh, Negro, come have a drink with TNT and a higher power.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Thanks, Coach.
Yo, you can't make stuff up like that. I talked to 3 different owners in real time as that game was going on. Man. Listen, let's put that to the side and let's give away some season-ending awards. Let's do it. First up is the MVP of the Beat It Fantasy Football League this year. With all apologies to the runner-up, Mr. Austin Eckler, the award goes to Josh Jacobs. Congratulations, legends. You did it again. 5th round pick, being the overall MVP. Take a bow, Josh. Well done. Now on to the best value pick. And just like last year with Cooper Kupp, Josh Jacobs is not eligible because he's already the MVP. So having said that, I owe an apology to this guy and the owner, Mr. St. Brown from Detroit, drafted in the 6th round. What a pick. I wasn't familiar with your work, sir. I owe you an apology. Congratulations. Now on to the plug and play pick of the year. This is why you always wait until the season is over to fill out your ballots. With apologies to the runner-up for plug and play of the year, Tua, you coming as a runner-up, and I know you're saying no. Tua was a plug and play, almost 60 points, but Evan Ingram, 42 points and a must-win. Wow, what a plug and play. The award goes to Evan Ingram and whipping that ass. Man, what a plug and play when all the marbles was on the line. Now on to who really had the best draft. Now that the season's over, we can look at everybody's draft and we can say who had the best draft. Now, this is not taking into account any trades or anything that was made. This is strictly on the players that was taken on draft night. And the runner-up for best draft is the number 1 seed, Bread Inc. Who had the best draft? Brrr. Congratulations, G5. You had the best draft this year. Congrats. Listen, congratulations to the 7 teams that made it to the playoffs. I always say this is the toughest league anywhere. A little salty I can't be a part of it, but hey, at least I'm not Negro. All right, I'm gonna stop. I know that man's suffering. Listen, it's time for a pep talk for the teams that made the playoffs. In all seriousness, We go from 7-1. First up, body bag. You got a chance to make history, man. You made some good money this year, I believe. Nobody is coming to this league year one and hoisted the trophy. You will have bragging rights unlike anything ever seen in this league, man. Good luck. Now on the G5. Listen, man, you've been pretty irrelevant since you hoisted your trophy. It's the only year that you really had success as far as the tournament goes. We've already said you had the best draft. You have an explosive team. There's no excuses. You're one of the few teams that can definitely win 3 games. A championship this year, man, that'd be sweet. Now on 2, whooping that ass. Listen, what was the point of doing all that to not make a run? What you just did this past week was fucking unbelievable. You're arguably one of the most accomplished owners in this league. You missing that second trophy to really separate you from everybody else. Listen, you shouldn't be here, but since you're here, you might as well win that shit. 4, jabronis. Listen, I don't know how you slithered your way to a 4 seed, but you did it. You probably have the scariest roster of everybody in the playoffs. You're probably the one team that everybody would rather avoid if need be. You know a championship means you can make the argument as the best owner in this league. I know how bad you want it. Go get that shit. On to the 3 seed. El Cajinos won a division. Listen. I know all year you've been waiting to get back to the playoffs. I know you ain't like the way it ended last year. That shit was there for the taking. Your team is good enough to win this shit. It's time, man. It's time. At the very least, if you're not playing for a championship, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. On to the defending champs, Lincoln Legends. 3 weeks ago, no way you thought you'd be sitting here at the 2 spot. You got a chance to do something special. You always was the best player without a chip. If you can win back to back with the adversity that your team had to face this year, just like the jabronis, you put yourself in position to be called the #1 team in the Beat It Fantasy Football League. This would be one of the most impressive championships our league has ever seen. Seriously. Now on to the #1 seed, Bread Inc. 2 things, Bread. With Lincoln Legends hoisting the trophy last year, I think we all could agree you're the best team without a trophy. You had to watch another non-core owner win the championship before you. It's your time, man. Your resume, all is missing is the trophy. You're one of the best players in this league, hands down. It's time to solidify it. It's time to hoist the trophy. You're the #1 seed. Everything runs through you. No excuses. No excuses. It's your time. I don't think nobody would be more disappointed with not bringing home a chip this year than you. Good luck, man. No excuses, man. Time to come sit with the champs. Boom. Listen, fellas, this is what it's all about. This is why we play this game, for this right here. Y'all 17, y'all got a shot at it. And now, I'm going to predict how it's all going to turn out. first round in a great battle. I got the legends marching on over body bag. I got your bronies knocking off, whipping that ass, sending Cinderella home. And in a weird game, I thought I would have some smackboard chatter between Kajinos and G5. Oh, actions getting a little tight out there. I'm predicting El Kajinos to move on. Semifinals is going to be in the early game. El Kajinos, Lincoln Legends in a rematch of last year's semifinals. El Kajino avenges last year's loss. El Kajinos goes to the chip. And a huge game. Jabronis versus Bread Inc. Oh, this got championship level written all over it. I got the Jabronis pulling off the slight upset, sending Bread Inc. home, setting up the championship between the two young boys. Jabronis, El Kajinos, all the marbles. As much as I want to give it to El Kajinos, I just can't see you beating Jabronis 3 times in one season. Having said that, the Jabronis get it done. Congratulations, let the confetti fall. I'll see you right here next year in the Boom Room.
In it for respect, few things to address. G5 think he fly, he the Jets. Always number one, now opposite is Seth. Put JR in body bag, I must confess. Some owners play checkers, Kajinos play chess. Me, T, and do really like Clay, Dre, and Steph. Don't do too much talking, they still wanna press. The main ones just talking, they team don't impress.